I've discussed TellTale's The Walking Dead series before on this channel. It's a great storytelling game that is heavily affected by the choices you make. The characters, story, dialogue, and even the music is just a few things that make it perfect on its own way. Season 2 had its moments, but it couldn't top the previous game. Then there was Season 3, The New Frontier, and it was mediocre. But I've already done that dance. What I want to talk about is the upcoming Season 4, and what we don't want to see in this inevitable tear-jerking finale. Now when I say we want or don't want, I really mean what I don't want. I can't just list things and speak for everyone, but hopefully I'll make some points that most folks can agree with. So let's start off with what's on everyone's mind right now, and right off the bat just politely yet firmly say, please do not kill off Clementine. It's the first thought we all have, the dreaded parting of our sweet Clementine. Mostly because this is officially the last season of the series, which is weird. Why 4? Wouldn't Season 5 make more sense? I'm getting off topic. Anywho, TellTale practically specializes in killing off characters willy-nilly. For crying out loud, they killed their main character in Season 1. They're not afraid to kill main characters, side characters, child characters, women characters, dogs. If they can't write anything spectacular for an episode that will shock fans, they take a character and send them to the another dead character pile. So it's only fair that fans would panic about losing old Clem in the finale. Especially since the official art for Season 4 is very similar to the iconic Season 1 art. Perhaps it might become a cycle. Clem protects and raises an orphan child, stuck in an apocalyptic world, teaching him how to defend himself to survive against walkers, and most importantly, the people. In the end, Clem will meet her match and perish just as Lee did, leaving AJ behind with all the knowledge given to him. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm convinced TellTale will just laugh to themselves and write up her death in the final script. Aside from our young protag's terrible end, we certainly don't want recycled scenarios. How disappointing would a send-off be if you've already seen the story before? After 3 seasons, we've pretty much seen it all. Zombies, oh no, my favorite character died. Intense scene between characters take place. Said tense scene is interrupted by a zombie horde. A character being kind and generous only to end up being evil and twisted by the new world surrounding them. Shit, another favorite has bit the dust. Zombies, sad scene. Zombies, death. Zombies, sad scene. Oh wow, shocker, another death. You get my point. The Walking Dead show followed the same formula as well. For a while, it was pretty boring to see the same material for every episode. Finally, they changed game up where sometimes you forgot it involved man-eating creatures from hell. It stopped being repetitive, so hopefully the game will do the same and add something fresh. Another point is the reuse of characters. It's one thing to copy-paste the story, but it's even worse with characters. We've seen Ben at least twice now with Sweet Sarah and shithead Teen Angst Gabe. I will admit I liked Ben. He tried to redeem himself, but always ended up messing things up because of his clumsiness and lack of thinking. However, after seeing him 2 more times even after his tragic goodbye in the finale of Season 1, I found myself getting more and more annoyed with that kind of character. It wouldn't be good at all to have a new character introduced, only to have them act and talk just like the previous friends and foes we've met along the way. Like I said before, it'd be nice to see something fresh put on the table for the big final season. So please, don't give us another Kate. Anything but another hooch like her. These are just a few things I'm sure myself and others can safely say we don't want to see in Season 4. But to wrap this up, I got one more point. The game is 85% choices, 5% QTEs, and 2% wasted characters trying to pitifully try and shock players. But since the games are mostly centered around your choices coming back to bite you in the ass, we don't want to see those choices end up not mattering, or just not having a big effect on the story in any way. That's why The New Frontier fell flat for me. Most of the choices I made didn't seem to really change the story despite playing it multiple times. If this finale is as good as we want it to be, we want to be able to play it more than once to get all those alternate paths and endings. It makes returning more worth it, and gives players something new to experience story-wise. Now all these things might just be minor, or not even be agreeable with other fans, but I did say that I can't speak for everyone. Hopefully there was at least one thing you sat there and slightly nodded your little noggin to. Despite making all these complaints, I gladly await this finale to a good series that will remain in my heart for years to come. I just hope I don't have to make an angry or disappointed review on it later down the road. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.
Ben! Yeah!